3 times, the door flew open. 3 times someone tried to escape. 3 times, they were pulled back inside. That was the last time Savannah Gold was ever seen alive. And the man behind the wheel is about to make a mistake that would destroy his entire life. On without hesitation, Savannah was officially reported missing. The investigation began immediately, but early leads went nowhere. Savannah's co-workers at the Bonefish Grill were interviewed. Her friends were questioned. Nothing seemed to connect. The case grew cold as days turned into weeks with no sign of the young woman. Then, the investigation received an unexpected breakthrough. Security footage from the Bonefish Grill parking lot surfaced. The video showed Savannah approaching a silver car and getting inside. What followed was violent and disturbing. The vehicle began shaking aggressively. The door was thrust open and slammed shut 3 separate times. Each slam represented an attempt to escape. Each time, Savannah was pulled back inside. The car then drove out of the parking lot. Savannah Gold was never seen again. The footage became the centerpiece of the entire investigation. Police now had visual evidence of what happened that night. But the detective had evidence Lee did not know existed. The interrogation was about to take a devastating turn for Lee. The detective asked Lee how long he had known Savannah. Lee responded with an overly long and detailed explanation. He spoke for over 5 minutes about their relationship, their connection, her drug use, and how he distanced himself from her. He mentioned visiting his house, drinking beer, and watching movies. He created an elaborate backstory. People with nothing to hide answer simple questions simply. People who feel pressured over-explain to seem believable. Lee had just revealed his guilt through his own words. He was building a wall of lies, unaware that the police already knew the truth from the parking lot footage. Lee then admitted he had not told the truth in the previous interview. He confessed to meeting Savannah in the parking lot on the day she disappeared. He claimed she asked to sit in his car because she had just used heroin and felt paranoid. He said they argued about her telling coworkers they were dating. He claimed he punched a tire and threatened to break her windows. He said she got out of the car, used her phone, and entered a green Ford pickup truck driven by someone in a baseball cap. This story was invented to remove himself from suspicion. Lee's fabricated story contained major problems. No one in Savannah's life had ever mentioned heroin use. She was reportedly healthy and heading to work at the time of this conversation. The green truck was completely fabricated. Lee had no idea the police possessed footage showing Savannah never left his vehicle. His lie positioned him at the scene but changed the ending. He thought he was being clever. In reality, he was creating inconsistencies that would destroy his credibility. Every new detail he added gave the detectives more reasons to doubt him. His confidence was becoming his greatest weakness. He was digging his own grave. The detectives noticed fresh wounds on Lee's neck. When questioned, Lee claimed they were self-inflicted. He said he had been struggling emotionally and used a knife. He claimed the wounds were from July and that he kept peeling the scab. His delivery was unconvincing. His leg bounced while he spoke. His fingers moved nervously. Lee had no history of self-harm. People close to him said he had been in good spirits recently. The wounds were likely caused during a violent struggle with Savannah. Lee's lies were accumulating rapidly, each one more transparent than the last. The detectives were closing in. The female detective finally spoke. She told Lee the truth about the footage. She said Savannah never got out of the car. She said there was no green truck. She begged him to reveal where Savannah was. Her voice was filled with raw emotion. She appealed to his humanity. She told him she did not believe he was an evil person. Lee finally broke. He admitted Savannah tried to slap him. He admitted he slapped her back. He admitted she tried to escape. He admitted grabbing her around the waist. Then he admitted squeezing her neck and not letting go. The confession had begun. Lee finally revealed Savannah's location. a pond on the west side of Club du Clay. Divers searched the water and recovered Savannah's remains. She had been burned so severely that her cause of death could not be determined. Lee Radarte pleaded guilty to second-degree murder. In March 2021, he was sentenced to 40 years in prison. His arrogance had destroyed any chance of a lighter sentence. He thought he could outsmart the police. He was wrong. Savannah's family finally had answers, though the pain of losing her will never fully heal. Lee's lies collapsed under the weight of the evidence.